Alrighty. Let's see if this is actually working. It seems to be on the screen. We've got volume. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see if... trying to see how much of a delay there is. All right. 15, 20-second delay by the looks of it. Cool. Looks like it's streaming at a decent quality. See if anybody pops in. All right. For some reason, my controls are kind of goofy right now. Probably because of all the shenanigans that I was doing. Let's go into admin panel. We're going to turn off fly. Walk. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, it's not letting me turn. What the hell is it doing? I think it's lagging out a bit. That's funny. Alright. Admin panel. There. I think it's caught up. Still not able to turn. It's almost like I'm targeted on something, but I'm not. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to exit to the main menu. We'll restart the game. I think I goofed up when I was setting up the stream. It kind of goofed everything up. It's all good. We'll get back in there and see how things are going. This might take a little bit of time since I am streaming, so it might take a little time to load in. Or not. Okay, let's see if... Okay, camera seems to be fixed. Let's see if we can turn. Yes, we can. Perfect. Okay. So right now, we are sitting at Meryl's base. It's right there. There's Meryl's base. So what we want to do is Yuli had just finished building a Sorcerer's Tower. So I mentioned that I might stream what my current build looks like. I've streamed it before, kind of in a test type thing to test how it was running before my computer broke. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick run through. Now, unfortunately, on the server, we had to remove Pippi. It is no longer being supported. So this build that I've got here is most likely going to get destroyed. Simply because what I wanted to do with this build was create a kind of a hub for players to come and sell things, maybe do some arena fighting and stuff like that. But all of the stuff that I was doing was through Pippi. So I really can't do it anymore. Like the automated arena, I can't do it anymore. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I'll just have to play the game now instead of, trying to create stuff for other people. I'm just rolling the smoke here quickly, and then we'll get on with the tour. Do. So let me check one thing. I'm going to try and Alt-Tab out here. Just give me a second. Alright, so that didn't seem to screw up the camera anyways. How about my movement? Nope, we're good. Alright, just seeing if anybody's going to pop in before I start the tour. So this is not 3.0. This is still the old version of the game. I don't do test live, as it would take me a whole day to download it. So I might as well only do that once when it first comes out. Do. All right, so as I said, this is currently where Meryl has her base. I can't go in there. That's her base. Had him targeted for some reason. So there's Meryl's base, and inside, if we take a peek inside. She's got some workers there. Nice clean place. A few dancers. I keep on auto queuing that. She's got a balcony up there. How do we get up there? Or do you get up there? Well, I guess we can climb. No window on the balcony. Interesting. Okay. Anyways, there's the current build, which, as I said, it's going to be being torn down. I don't want to show too much of it until we get actually to it. But as you can see, it's got a little bit of size to it. Ouch. Oh, wait, I'm in God mode. No ouch. No climbing for you. I climbed. I climbed. Alright, so the current build. We're just going to swim by it for now. Then we'll give you a look at it. Funny that I'm still in God mode after I didn't turn myself back into an admin when I came on. Climbing on you. It's not like you're there. I could have been rude and showed you what was in your taming pen. No surprises for you. Okay, so this is the entrance. We'll be tearing this all down, by the way. This is all coming down. So, for prosperity's sake, here's the tour. So here's the front gates to the town. Little camp there. Got a little prison area over here. So, a couple cells. Haven't decorated it at all. Then if you come this way, we have our thrall wheel, our... The idea here was I was going to have a thrall vendor that you could purchase thralls, and vendor for purchasing mounts and animals over there. No, there's creatures in your pen. I had vendors set up here. So this is certain... each stall here is from an expansion pack, so you could buy basically stuff that was in the Numidian one, or I think this was the basic one, yeah. This is a guard house, so you come in here. There's a guard house here. This would have been the barracks. And then you come up here, and this gets you up on top of the wall. Not quite finished, but whatever. Again, more vendors. Then we had a little village over here, which I had vendors set up here as well. All gone now. All gone. Blacksmith was somewhere around here. That was the blacksmith. This was going to be the armor crafter. I was going to put armors on display here, stuff like that. Tinker's bench. There's the inn, where there was going to be poker table and a few other things that you could, or blackjack table, I think it is. Actually not a poker table, but again, that was all part of Pippi, so it's all gone now. Tanner's, carpenter's bench, my shrine to my god. Isn't it beautiful? You're curious now. Little pool here so you can cleanse yourself before entering the temple. And my tower. It's an old design. I've built that many times. The only difference would be the top. Then we have the arena, which was going to be interesting, but again, kind of a useless build right now, and it's just taking up space. Let's head this way. Had a few different seating arrangements, so you could watch the fights. But if you see the top there, I tried to do something kind of interesting with it so it wasn't completely, you know, silly. Then we have here the entrance to the arena from the tower. I was going to put vendors here, like a food and drink vendor on either side. Then we have our main floor. So this is the entrance you would come into. That was the admin only room. So if I go in here, you guys can see this now. Doesn't really matter. This takes me, I believe, up to the penthouse. Don't know why that popped up. Okay, hopefully it didn't interrupt the stream. Had a pop-up come in. So, not decorated, but yeah, this is my bed chamber. So we'll go back down. You can see the docks from here. And then this is the part of the admin room that is hidden. So this is where all the magic happened to build all this shit. There's one of my Deidres. She hasn't been leveled up at all. But yeah, and it had a, if you're paying attention from outside, it had kind of a little secret entrance. I was going to put a garden here, which kind of hid that, but never happened. Okay, then we got our docks. Little fishing area. Where'd my fishing trap go? I had a fishing trap there. All I got there now is the little fisher's hut. Stables down here for stabling a couple horses. I had a saddle vendor and a few other things. And this is how you'd get up to the main floor from outside. There's the real hero right there. She's kind of a work in progress, but then again, it's all going to be changing with 3.0, so there's the other Deidre. Not sure what my plan was with this room. It's just basically an elevator room to take you to each floor. That floor, I haven't decided what was going to go there. There was going to be a tavern on the second floor. Exit. That takes you out to the arena. And then this takes you to the roof. Look at that mug. Yeah. Which housed the map room. And those are basically just for effect. Kind of like, I kind of akin that to like the Eye of Sauron type thing. So that is going to be the tour of the area. If you take a look from here, you got a view of the entire place. But yeah, it's all going to come down. Don't know when I'm going to do it, but it's all going to come down before 3.0. But this was the player hub. Huge focus, yeah. Oh, you know for a fact that once 3.0 comes out, I'm going hardcore sorcery. I am going to do the sorcery thing. There's Frigga right there. That's our girl. Alright. Is there anything else you want to see? How's the stream going anyways? Is it going smooth? Volumes are okay? Gotta let you catch up a bit before I do anything. Should be just about caught up. That's good to know. You can hear the fan right. Oh, okay. Well, we'll turn that off. How's that? Is that better? It has been bloody hot, but it's actually decent now, so I can turn that off. I just forgot to do it. That's not the computer fan. That was a personal fan pointed directly at me. Shit. No, it's fine. As I said, it's not overbearingly hot anymore. We've been having, for the last 4 or 5 days, just incredible heat wave. It's been insanely hot. So, but at this time of night, it's not too bad. Yeah, I know, right? Canada having a heat wave? What the... How'd that happen? We've been reaching high 30s. Like even right now, I think it's probably around 25 degrees out still, and it's pitch black. All right. So. Oh, nice. We could use some rain here, too. Although, I kind of like not having to mow the lawn. You mow it once and it never grows back, so it's great. But yeah, this was an interesting build. It was an interesting build, but as I said, it's got to come down. There's no point in having it, and it'll just slow the server down a bit. So we swapped weather. Yeah. I kind of placed that too close to the tower. I didn't like the look of that. Yeah, way too close. That and the tower, in my mind, it looks a little too symmetrical. Like what I could do is the entrance to... I like this entrance that I built here. I think it looks kind of cool. Maybe without the pool. Maybe with the pool. Who knows? I'm thinking maybe use that as an entrance to the tower or that kind of a thing. Or maybe the temple itself is the entrance to the tower. But with 3.0 coming in, there's going to be a lot of new building stuff. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. This place really looks kind of neat at night, too. Here, let's see. I don't think I'm set up for settings, server settings, make me admin. Close your eyes. Oops. Did I not type it in? Doesn't seem to be typing in. Why is it not typing in? Nope, there it is. There we go. We'll go back. Let's go to admin panel. We're going to turn off God mode. I don't want God mode on. Show time of day. Let's go to dusk. Boom. There we go. It's weird that they don't have a nighttime setting. You got dusk, but you still got to wait for nighttime to fall. With the tier 3 temple there, you get that light, so it's kind of interesting. There was one build I had where I built the entire hub in kind of a circle, and I had all the religions at each side, so the place looked like goddamn Vegas, all lit up with different colors. It was interesting. But yeah, you can see with the nighttime coming, it's starting to cast a few shadows. It feels so dead in here now. There's no NPCs hanging around. Oh, yeah, over here. There was going to be, I guess we didn't show the inside of the inn. The poker table was going to be right over here in this, on that wall. This would have been a kitchen. And then we come up here. This would have been an area for kind of the innkeeper would be there with a table. This is a common room up here. Would have been pillows strewn all over the place where people could sleep. There's a few private rooms. Balcony on the other side. Looking at Meryl's place. And then down here would have been some outdoor tables. This area here would have been for a dancer. I had ideas for it, but as I said, without Pippi, this is pretty much all wasted space. But you can see as it gets darker out, that storm glass looks kind of nifty with the lighting. Over here in... we're getting some moonlight. Over here in the village area, it does get a little darker. You can barely see it. Barely see what? I'm kind of looking at the stream right now, so seeing how dark it is, because that's not how dark it is on my screen. So if you were playing, it wouldn't be this dark. Actually, it doesn't look that dark on the stream either. But yeah, it does get a little darker over here. Like over here, it's pretty dark. Just to give it a more kind of a... Oh, your house. I could see it. Here, let's go over to the corner here. See, there it is right there. Bright as day. You can see it over there. We were even farther away that time. Oh, yeah, it's the building materials that you used for it. This stuff here, the sandstone. Kind of blends in with the surroundings. Yeah. I was hoping to get a few fights in at the arena before I had to remove Pippi, but that would have meant me doing a lot of programming for nothing. So so no, we're not going to do that. Who wants to take me on? All right. And over here at the prison, it gets even darker. Like, holy crap. I didn't do any lighting over here at all. But yeah, that was the grand tour. Hey, Yuli. How you doing? Now I got to do the whole tour over again. Give you your claws. In 3.0, you'll be able to get your claws. Most likely. As Yuli was saying, with the emergent events happening, what it'll be is in the major areas, like there's a few major areas. There's this one here, the Summoning Place, which is the Dafari capital. There's this place over here, which I haven't been up to, which is the Nordheimer capital. I'm guessing the volcano is also going to be considered a capital. Probably the Pirate, Buccaneer Bay, and there's an area over here that has, for the life of me, I cannot remember their name. I'll do the tour again, don't worry. It's not that long of a tour. There'll be emergent events happening. Now, they're not going to place it on the map and say, oh, this event is happening. You got to happen upon it on your own. Now, what's going to happen is there's going to be, I think it's 3 waves of monsters that are not monsters, but NPCs that you have to defeat, and then a boss will show up. And that boss is going to be from Sipta, and that's how they're going to get Sipta items into the Exiled Lands. So, yeah. Monkey Town, what, over here? Or do you mean this one over here? Lemurians. Thank you. Yes, Lemurians. So that's that, and maybe even in for the life of me, I can't remember the name of this place either. Age is showing. Anyways, so there's going to be those events. They're going to be happening randomly throughout. So you just got to happen upon them. So let's go out and we'll start the tour over again. Now, if you look over there, shit, can't see it from here. Yeah, as I said, for the life of me, I can't think of what the goddamn name of it is. So this is the entrance to what was going to be the player hub. Now this building is going to get destroyed. All this is going away before or just before 3.0 comes out. Hey, you got to survive long enough to make it to old. So here's where you would enter the hub. Got a few thralls here just kicking around. Over here I had a prison set up where there was going to be quests and stuff that came out of this, but not to happen. The arena coming over here to our thrall wheel. Our taming pens. I was going to have vendors that sold thralls and pets and mounts. We have what were vendor stalls all around the arena base. So this is where you would have been able to buy all these kind of items. It was from all the expansion packs. So Terranian stuff, Catan stuff. This little village over here was going to be where you could purchase, if you didn't have time to do your farming, you could purchase like anything that you needed for doing shit in the Firebolt Cauldron. You could purchase it there or sell it. And then we had the blacksmith, same thing. Smelter, same thing. And we're getting a sandstorm. So I tried to incorporate a few different building styles and a few different buildings. Over here, there's Meryl's place. That's where you're sleeping right now, Yuli. Did you watch the vid I posted on Discord about the group that is taking up some of the Pippi stuff? Yeah, the Beyond. I cannot find that Midden tool anywhere. It's not listed anywhere. So I'm guessing you got to go to their Discord and they'll give it to you privately. I don't know. This was the inn. And they're a decent modder, so I imagine there was going to be a blackjack table here with a few. You saw this inn or this design of an inn on Tilo's server. This would have been an outdoor area for drinking, and there would have been a dancer right here in the middle. And this would have been the innkeeper. The back room was a kitchen. This is a common area, so there would have been pillows, maybe a table. And then you got 3 rooms that you could rent and a balcony. And once again, that's where you're sleeping. All right. I'm just good. Catcha. Whee! Okay. So this here is my temple. Cleanse your feet before you walk into the temple. I like this entrance a lot. I think it's kind of nifty. More vendors. A couple stables here for your horses. I had a saddle vendor over there and a few other vendors over here. The docks. Fishing. That would have been a fisherman's hut there, or, customs if it was, and a way to get up into town from the water side if you needed it. So then we have the arena. Lots of seating. Lots of seating. No, you should be able to get Zaph up to tier 3. That's what that temple was right there. And maybe in 3.0, maybe it's tougher. I don't know. But you should be able to. Okay. On either side here, I meant to put in vendors for food and drink while you're heading over to the arena. This elevator goes down to the main floor. We can go ahead and hop down there. So this is where we entered the arena from. There's the stables, and then there's this elevator here. Whee! All right. So here's the main entrance. A few of my dudes. Hey, Lissa. Hey, Frigga. Okay. This was the admin only. They need to fix the signs so they don't do that. So this is where all the magic happened. Close the door behind me. If we go up, this goes up to my private rooms. All right, take care, Meryl. So this was my private chambers. Nothing much there, just a bed. And a lot of balconies. A lot of balconies. But if we go... Okay, where the fuck are we? I'm lost in my own tower. If we go down, it goes to where the magic actually happened, because this entire build I actually farmed for and did everything. So this is where all the magic actually happened. And of course a little secret exit here that brings you out to the dock area. I was going to put a garden here that kind of hid that entrance. From the balconies? Yeah. So nothing's really, like, all the floors are relatively the same. There'll always be these because you need these for structural integrity all the way up. But they're not decorated. Like, on this one, there was meant to be a tavern on the second floor. But I haven't decorated anything. The only thing that's really decorated is the top floor. And you get a nice view as you go up the elevator. Look at that face. Look at that face. And those are just decorational. I kind of wanted to give it the Eye of Sauron look from the outside type thing, with of course our map room kicking around here. But yeah, before 3.0 goes live, I will be destroying this entire build. So it does not serve a purpose anymore without Pippi. And I'm going to be honest, with the Beyond mod, there's still not going to be, like, they're doing all the admin stuff that I noticed. Like, they're adding a chat box, they're doing a bunch of that kind of stuff. But the actual programming that I could do with Mushi script is not going to be included in Beyond, not for a long, long time. Josh isn't sharing that information, so at least from last I heard. So the functionality of what I was able to do before, like with setting up the automated arena and setting up all the vendors. I think with the vendors, they are looking to do that, but it's going to take them a while. I know they made a lot of progress on the back end stuff, but getting it to where Josh had it, it's going to take forever. But yeah, that's the tour of it. I'll try and get a view of the tower. Oh, I know where we can go to get a view of the tower. Let's just jump over this. Goop. The arena floor. Let's go to the guard tower here. I didn't show you that, really. Well, it's not really a tower, a guard house. So, god damn it, why does this keep on clicking up? My Outlook mail keeps on popping up on the screen. I don't know if it's popping up on the stream or not. But alright, so this was going to be the barracks. There was going to be beds and stuff there. Little waiting room, or a door room here. And then we go up here. And this, I don't know what I was going to do with this area. but it gives us a view of the top of the what the top of the tower looks like. Now, my problem with that tower, it's very large. That's a fucking large tower, and it gives you the guard tower gives you access to the rooftops here as well. So, oh, I know what's happening. My mouse is going off the screen onto the hotbar. That's what's happening. Okay. Well, try not to do that too often. Yeah. For some reason, I've got it in windowed mode, which I probably won't be doing, but I wanted to do it for this test, simply so I could switch between and see what was going on. But I'll be playing in full screen mode when I do start streaming again. So, but yeah, the tower is really large and it's almost too symmetrical. One of the things I noticed on your stream with the building is that being able to rotate the pieces so the wood lines up, like the wood grains line up and stuff like that. That'll be a big help. All of those walkways around on the outside of the tower should have been wooden. Technically, when you're building a tower like this, if you want it to look authentic, only the first floor should have a rock floor. The rest of them should all be wooden. Like this should not exist. This floor here should not exist. This should all be wood. Same with that one. Well, that one is wood, but if we go up to the tavern, it is wood. But, as you can see, well, I guess on this one it doesn't really matter how the grains are going. Let's back up a little bit. Because they're not really set up in that way. And I changed the pillars in this one. This was going to be the tavern. So in the middle we would have had a bar type area. And then we would have had tables probably over in the corners here. Some NPCs that you could talk to. The potential. The potential, my friend. It would have been staggering. There's Meryl's place again. But, as I said, the problem with the tower, it's a lot of space to fill up for one person doing it by themselves. Like, decorating this place would have taken a month. Yep. And there's a few others that have wooden floors as well. But yeah, all these balconies, they should have been made of wood. Just plain and simple, it should have been that way. Stable floors are wood as well, like these ones here. There's improvements I want to make on that tower for sure. It is a bit large in the fact that it's like if you would have went out to about, let's see, you did this row, and this row. If you would have went out one more, you would have needed pillars in the middle to support your roof. If I could, yeah. I've been trying to convince people to play Conan for a while. But yeah, it's what's going to be sad is my play style definitely is the Thrall play style. That was out of necessity mostly, due to my older computer and my crappy lag. So now I shouldn't need it. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm definitely going to go sorcery. Yeah, then the map room didn't fit. But in 3.0, well, I guess the map room is still useful. But in all honesty, I'll be using the sorcerer gates. More often than not. Okay. But yeah, I used to really enjoy playing with my thralls. So that's going to take a little getting used to, having the thralls not be as useful. Hello. How are you? Die. Not really. I honestly don't think it is going to be OP. It's actually almost playing with a crutch. Yeah, you may, have these interesting abilities that can get you inside people's bases, but quite literally, once you're corrupted enough to do those spells, 1 or 2 hits and you're dead. All they got to do is hit you twice. Like, you just saw how fast we ripped through that alligator, or crocodile, whatever you want to fucking call it. But 1 or 2 hits from, like, when you are corrupted enough to cast the spells that are actually powerful, you are also an easy target. Because you don't just instantly cast them. It's not like you push one button and the spell casts. You got to sit there for 30 seconds casting the spell. You have to sit still for 30 seconds. It's not going to be OP. Not in PvP anyways. But sorcery can get you into places. It's a tool, is what it's going to be. It's a way to change the battlefield a little bit that makes people think on how they're going to approach fighting. What's that? You can't skin what? Sin, and you can't skin it. What, the corruption? I fucking love that mechanic, actually. I'm going to be running around fully corrupted. I don't mind looking ugly. But there is a way to skin it. I just don't think it's in Test Live. It's the same... It's actually a spell you learn, which doesn't really have too much of a cost to it. So I'm thinking it's one of the first spells you learn. That is a glamour, which changes your... You can keep your corruption, but it changes your skin. Oh, the corrupted armor. Yeah, but you can change that to look like anything with the transmog system or the illusion system. You can make it look like the armor I'm wearing, or you can make it look like, you can make any armor look like, beginning armor if you want. You could take your best set of armor and make it look like you're wearing rags, which is something that I'm not too fond of. From a PvP standpoint, I am of the camp that prefers... I want to be able to tell what you're wearing to know if I want to take that fight or not. Whereas now you're wearing rags, but they're actually, the best armor in the game. Doesn't seem right to me, but it is what it is, and I don't play PvP too often, so doesn't really affect me. Yeah, I do. But the thing is then they're going to be limiting themselves to really spells that don't have too much of a use to them. Like the higher tier spells, you are going to need to be fully corrupted in order to use them. So there is that. Like that travel spell where you summon the bat, you need to be half corrupted in order to cast that. Too much hassle and drama. I enjoy PvP in a friendly setting. Where it's not, like, as you described, people offline raiding you and losing all your shit. That annoys me. Like, yes, it's just pixels, I understand. But why do we have to have that in the game? Like, I enjoy going up against other people and fighting other people. I do enjoy it. But there should be... I mean, and you can run a server this way. People do it all the time, I guess. But then the server admin has to deal with the headache of the whiners, is the problem. And I just don't want to deal with that. Oh, this guy killed me. But yeah, he did. Get better, you know. But what I would prefer doing is kind of like a thing where you set up times where raids can happen. And yes, you raid the base, but I think you described it in one of your... Was it Ark or was it Conan? Where the guy has it so that raids only happen during a specific time. You only destroy what you need to get inside. Like, you're not going in to destroy the guy's entire base. You're going in, and you go in, you blow a hole through the wall to get in, sure. You get inside, you kill him, and it's over. That's it. No, multiple respawns, no any of this. You beat him, it's done. You get to take your choice of something. But you're not taking everything from them. And that would be a better experience in my book. And I especially like the offline raiding thing where you don't kill the guy or steal anything. What you do is you run in and you give him a haircut. That was hilarious. I loved that idea. Yeah, offline raiding is possible. I hope these are still as powerful as they are. I don't know, have you tried them? I hope they didn't nerf these too badly. Like if I go and grab, let's go and grab. We're gonna go and do a world boss. Who do we got here? What level are you? Level 15. Should be able to handle it. Okay, follow me. Follow me, Brim. Okay, so Brim's going to come with me. We're going to go over this way. We're going to try a world boss. And these little orbs, I'll show you once we get to the world boss. They are actually super cheap to make. Yeah, you've made one. Okay. So they are, I think, basically one sacrificial soul or whatever it is from Zath. And you can make that. Now, should be able to beat this guy without anything else, I think. How many of them do I have? I have 2 of them. Should be fine.